of this. Let me punch buttons like a geriatric. What's that? I'm doing me all right, I'll tell you that. Look who we got. Facebook, this is a treat. While you can afford to hear her, she's gonna blow up bigger than life. Bigger than life. This is Alyssa Poteet. Hi. Oh, you're so good. I'm a huge fan of your comedy. From the minute I saw you on stage, I was like, you are a powerhouse. You can get in there and you can compete with the best of them.
Well, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. I mean, that's definitely the goal. There's pros and minuses for like really swinging for the fences. You know, sometimes you reap the rewards and sometimes you fall off the height of the cliff you decided to jump off.
I was just kind of curious. There's so many comics that don't swing for the fences. Where in your comedy career did you get that power to just get in there and not back down and just go for you just go for it?
Oh man, it's really interesting that you ask that because honestly, a lot of times I find myself like looking at my performance or like shit that I'm doing on stage, and I think like, oh man, you didn't commit enough. Like you didn't, like you were still like a little on the hinges of fear and just like repressing some of that. Because I don't know, the reason I got into comedy in the first place, like when I was younger and just a fan of comedy, the people I would listen to religiously were George Carlin and Louis C.K. Nonstop, and they're not like evil or like, you know, half toe in this pond, half toe in that pond type comics. They're like, fuck you, the rich don't care about you, this is what I think about this is what I think about that. And that's always what I've looked into. And I've always, I don't know, that's kind of why I wanted to get into comedy in the first place, is to say what I want and do what I want. So I feel like it's a disservice to like half-ass that, you know?
That's great. I mean, that's a...
Real, don't you kind of feel like one of the advantages or like the highs that we chase as comics of like, you know, the laugh bug is just that it's so dangerous feeling. Like you feel like you're about to die or like humiliate yourself or get excommunicated from the tribe, whatever like is causing it, that rush of adrenaline. But then it's not like, you're not like skydiving, you know what I mean? There's no risk of death.
Yes.
Going on stage and talking to a bunch of drunk people what you think, but it feels like the feeling. You can get that feeling without any consequence or real risk. Like how cool is it?
That's a good way of looking at it. That's really great. I'm still trying to, you know, accomplish what you're accomplishing. So when I give you a compliment about the fact that you are swinging for the fences, knocking it out of I'm not just saying that. I'm observing it, and I can't copy what you do because it's not my style. But in my style, I need to find a stronger way to not back down, to really commit.
Yeah, because like so much of my act I even fucking hate it. It's just like I wouldn't recommend to myself or anyone just like the amount of sheer yelling into a microphone that I can do sometimes. Yeah, like not everyone should do that. But I know what you mean, and that's to be said too. Like some people say that some styles or like some personas or whatever, some like people's comedy doesn't have like the energy to really fucking slam. But I disagree. Like I think what you're saying is you can be within your own persona and your own tone. Like maybe you're like let's go to the opposite side of the spectrum. You can have like a really nerdy, shrill, quiet, awkward persona. Like right, we've seen those comics, but they still are so like comfortable sitting in that and just like own it to the point where there's no like second guessing or hesitation, and they still fucking slam that shit, you know?
Yeah. There's nothing worse than somebody going up on stage with a monotone voice and half commitment, you know? It's like, and you...
Yeah, exactly. Do you mind if I smoke on your show?
Oh, no, please smoke.
Oh my god, excellent. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I wanna,
Smoke cigarettes unless I'm having a social encounter. So this is a rare experience. Like, this is, you gotta take these opportunities as you get them in these times.
I smoke after sex. So the last cigarette I had, so bad. So
Girl.
you, you've been a
Say
product.
that last night hear you dressed as a fucking like elegant first lady before we changed the definition of what that means. Look at you, can't be saying such horrible things. Oh my god.
I can't wait to get to the new Portland Comedy Festival for you to see how much better I've gotten.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait either. I don't think I ever had the chance just from like running around and volunteering and the way the shows are. I've like seen you a bunch. I like or actually I think I could have seen you like hosting something, but I don't think I ever got to see your act. I'm so bummed. So
You
like
didn't miss a
I'm
thing.
excited too.
What's that?
So excited too. But you were like fucking I'm really excited too, A, because I think you can agree that festival for being the first time they put it on was absurdly great.
So,
There's festivals that have been running for years and years that are just dog shit. And they like really, they're like giving like the comic shit and like fucking, it's like you feel like you're on like set or you're at a real event where you're doing a job.
yeah.
It's just like when they're fucking pouring out the comedians and like, why don't you beg us and pay us $60 so you get the opportunity to perform on this back patio to 5 people. Like, you know what I mean? Some comedy festivals are like that.
Yes. It was so great. It was filled to the brim most of the time.
Yeah, it was in Portland. It was filmed. Everything was always like on a nice stage, or shit. Everything was filmed and put like everything was fucking. Rebecca fucking killed that shit.
Yes.
Shout out to Rebecca Production. She's amazing.
She-
And Dante too. That whole team, they're doing the shit.
Yeah. I love the thing I liked about the Portland Comedy Festival was when they had the panel of all those experts, the legends, the famous comics on stage, one after another, giving advice and also riffing with each other. That was hilarious to see them in action.
Oh yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good blend of, and I feel like Dante does a lot of that stuff too here in LA, where it's like, let's try to put together. I feel like they're going to try to put together spaces for like professional, informative, business-related things for comics, but it's also like they don't take themselves too seriously,
Yes.
It's very fun as well.
I love all his videos with all the comedy tips. I watch them every day.
With all the what?
He gives out comedy tips.
Oh, tips. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you got so many tips. How do you keep track of all these? Like, you got one for every letter of the alphabet, Dante.
Just like years doing it, I guess. Linda, how long have you been doing comedy?
Just 6 years. And I've been doing it with a brain injury. So it's really only gotten better in the last year.
What kind of, well, if this is too personal, like, say fuck off.
No.
What kind of brain injury are we talking?
Upper right. So the part that organizes. And so I used to get on stage with notes, and I couldn't remember what my notes meant. It was just a mess.
Girl, like, this is like me trying to understand what you're going through from a like very distant place, not like I know what you're going through type place. But like I did like a lot of competitive cheerleading, and I've also was like I like cracked my skull open as a child. I also had like these weird night terrors for a while where I banged my head into the wall. So long story short, I've had like a decent amount of CTE and just like general concussions. So where it's like it's not to like that extent, but I can like empathize with the feeling. Like I try to explain it to my friends with parts of my memory. It just feels like it feels like a hole. Like the muscle's like not even there. Like it's just like gone. And it's like, do you feel that like weird sensation since you've had that where it's like it didn't have that before and it's like, whoa.
Yes. And my brain is repairing itself from pushing myself, But
What kind of thing do you do? Is it like physical therapy of the mind type shit?
yes. Like
Okay.
when you have a little brain injury, nobody wants to help you rehabilitate. So I did it the person with the brain injury rehabilitated herself.
Oh, you're very lucky to have been able to find someone like that. I always think about like the roll of the dice, especially with medical professionals. Like, who was the asshole that was just like fucking off at school, and who's the guy that like really like takes it seriously and like has the curiosity to go out and find something new and informative.
Yeah. When I first,
That's amazing.
you know how when you first go on stage, you make all these mistakes for a while? Well, with my brain injury, I made them for 5 years. So it's not till this last year that anybody did anything but roll their eyes when I got on stage.
No, but damn, bravo. Like, but that's gonna like, I feel like in the long term though, that thick skinness of like doing that for so long, once like this hump is over and your brain's like starts repairing itself more and more, you're gonna be able to take bigger risks and take those bigger swings because you're not scared of standing there because you've already like had the worst of it where you're like, I know I'm funny, like I like thought about this, like this is a good idea. I'm just like not communicating. Like, yeah. Once you've sat through that, girl, like.
Then that empowers you like you wouldn't believe.
What do you think it was? Do you think it was just like time for like your injury to kind of like heal itself and your brain plasticity, or do you think there was like a methodology you stumbled across? What do you think happened? Because you said that there was like that long period of time, and it was like that a lot, and now you said you're kind of starting to mitigate it better.
Well,
What do you think?
I think it was a part brain and part confidence. So I was up there trying to do a really bad impression of somebody that was confident doing comedy. And now I'm confident doing comedy, so I can drop the impression.
Oh, yeah, relatable for sure.
So tell me about you. Tell me about your comedy from the beginning, the first time to now. I want to hear this.
First time. Wow. I think I went to, and well, I was in engineering school at the time, and I was like keep giving it a shot. I'm like, maybe one day it'll just suddenly stop being like insufferable, and you'll really like it. And then years and years go by, and I'm like, oh god, this isn't good. I gotta like figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. And I don't know, I did like a lot of soul searching. There was like a lot of other things going on in my life, and I just kind of was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm young. I'm carrying a scholarship. Like, I can afford to like lay low and like try something now and like lean back on this degree rather than, you know what I mean? Now is the time.
Yes.
And I've always been such a big fan of comedy. I've always really liked just like bringing fun to people in a situation, like just total people pleaser. I feel like there's a lot of like people pleasers as much as like people like to act tough and like he ain't shit. At the end of the day, like so many comics are here to just like be stuck up people pleasers.
That's
But,
totally.
and so I had like a buddy at the time who he like tried stand-up comedy. He's like an animator. He's
Yeah.
like, all you gotta do is go on Google Maps and type in open mics movie. Like, so you can do it. And I was like, okay. And I think I went to an open mic in LA at some cafe. And it was right before I was a part of this this program through my university, where it's like you go work for free for a company, like a little indentured servant, for your house, and your flight. That's me being an asshole. Like, it was great. It was like the time of my life. So I got to live in Hong Kong. So I basically started a lot of my comedy like for a summer there. They have like a small but mighty tight-knit comedy scene, which is really cool because it's a lot of this different people hanging out, like open micers, but then like there's a couple guys that do the circuits in Comedy Central Asia.
Wow.
Kind of cool. Yeah, and then I came back to California and I would do more open mics. And the only place that I really liked to do open mics where people were kind of like nice to me was there's this bar in Boyle Heights with like 5 dudes that was also just starting around the same time. Like that judgment, like you were talking like that, like when people like rolling their eyes at Yeah, they would put on like backyard shows and things like that, very like try and best underground shit. And then yeah, from there just like doing more and more comedy, meeting more and more people. So yeah.
So, like, what's been your favorite, funnest thing that's ever happened at comedy?
My favorite funnest thing.
Yeah, like, did somebody give you a great compliment? Did something silly happen in the audience? Did somebody say something to you and heckle you in a good, or heckle somebody else in a funny way, or anything weird, hard, stupid, scary that you've seen?
Oh man, I don't even like. There's so many things, like good and like weird experiences. I oh man, I can't even. I don't even know where to start. Honestly, just from like, oh gosh, I don't know.
I'll, I'll, I'll go first and give you some time.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got on a show 3 months into comedy. I was booked on a show only because I filled the house with military people in Temecula, California at Aces. So Rocky Osborne puts me on the show before I'm ready, very hesitantly, as he should be. And I'm doing all of these preambles to my set because I'm scared to death.
Right. Totally. You're like, this is the introductory chapters.
As if. And this lady in the back says, "When's the comedy gonna begin?"
Was she trying to be rude or was she being sincere?
Both. She said.
Because it's one thing if someone's trying to be an asshole, but if there's kind of like a hint of sincerity, like it's just like some old lady who's genuinely like, oh, is there comedy here, sis? Wow.
So I called up my coach, who is Jerry Corley. He taught me how to write jokes, but I didn't take the class from him on how to put a set together. So I called him up and I said, this is what happened. And he said, well, you know what you should have done? And I thought, well, I don't know that I asked that, but he said, what were you thinking when she said that? Authentically in your head, what were you thinking? And because I had said, that's so rude. In the back of the room, you'll see 2 exit signs. Pick one. That's what I told her. And he said,
Oh, there you go. Hey, first show. That's a good snap.
he said, what were you really thinking? And I said, I was thinking I was expecting a heckler, maybe a drunk heckler, but certainly not a white drunk heckler, bitch.
Yeah, especially she sounds. It's like comedy starts. Yeah, oh man, that's pretty sad. I've definitely had moments where, and it's funny because I like shit talking, and I like in real life if someone says something that's like, but like I like to shit talk in a way that's like friendly, where like I end with like we're all friends. It's part of a friendly banter. But if it's like with an intention to kind of be mean and you're a stranger, then you like, especially if you like paid to be here, I don't know. But
Exact.
there's definitely times early on when I would just kind of like shut down inside myself in the presence of a heckler because I'm like, well, I'm just here for you. I just want everyone to have a good time. Like awkward, and then the hole has been dug, and you're like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Like this one time I was at this show, and people shit on the show because objectively there's like things to shit on it for, but it's like it is what it is, it's a shit bar show, but it's it's time, you work it out, you do your thing, and I love this bar, but get to-go beers and all that, no complaints, just this is what it is, right? Like all comics, maybe like one regular that's been there drinking since 2 in the afternoon, and like that regular that's sometimes there at these bar shows. I'm like super new, and then this guy, and I also made the mistake of getting like really high outside because I'll get high, during my life. I'm like a functional stoner. doing comedy stone is not the same. It's just like living your life. It's very. I'm just up there. I'm like doing my jokes or whatever, and then this guy, he's like talking to me, but it's not like I can't even understand what he's saying. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, you think," and I'll be like, "What?" And I'll try to like talk to him, but he'll be like not very assertive, so it doesn't play. And it's just like, and then after like a few times back and forth of this, he manages to form together a coherent sentence. He's like, "Sweetheart, you think you're funny? Well, tell us a joke." My mind is like, what is a joke? 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 What is that? What is the philosophy of humor? And I had nothing. And then I think I just like let myself off stage. I was like, I'm never getting time. Doing comedy, I'm never good. It made me better and thicker skin, but I don't think I got anything out of that experience.
What one piece of advice would you like to give to younger comics? Younger on stage, because nobody's younger than you.
This is advice that I feel like just keeps getting told down and down the grapevine, and because it's like easy to pawn off. But like because it's really true. You just gotta keep doing it. And it sounds like really like okay, duh, but like I don't know, like the difference between like doing more and doing less, or doing better and doing worse, is just like keep doing it, I guess.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, at first, when I first heard people saying that, I thought, oh, what a bunch of fluffer nutter. And then,
Right, like, yeah, totally.
yeah, way to get out of a question. But then that's the thing that makes the best sense. It does.
No doubt.
Yeah. So in what way did your college at USC, you're an alumni, so that means you graduated, I think, right?
Yeah, I did graduate, which is fine.
Man. So in what way did your college education help you with what you're doing now in your life?
Well, right now I'm kind of working with these people that I've done independent editing for and worked with, and now they're working with like this other company and trying to like work more in the backside of entertainment as well, and especially just like producing in general.
I saw you produce the Maya show.
I do. I produce the Maya show. I produce a monthly charity variety show called Philanthropy TBD. I produce a bar show with open mic spots downtown. I'm part of this thing called the Downtown LA Comedy Crawl, which is lovely lady Sarah Bugden puts together, where there's like 3 mics next to each other on the same night.
Wow.
Anything else? I don't know, just like, and then like video, film things as well, and it all comes down to a lot of just workflow management, scheduling, planning, project management, which is a lot of what I kind of studied in college. So
Wow.
yeah, I like how to efficiently get things done, which is helpful, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, everything has led to where you are right now, so.
Absolutely true. Well, do you want me to mention anything on the post about where people can follow you, where you can get more numbers on social media?
Yeah, please. I am on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm dropping some new TikTok. Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I have been resisting TikTok for so long until someone explained to me what it was. This sounds so stupid. I feel like a freaking like boomer. What TikTok was, and I was like, oh, it's like iMovie and Snapchat. I love being stupid for a short amount of time. I love editing. This is like made for me, and I've just been resisting this the whole time. So you can follow me on those places at complete_Poteet. That's POTEET. Hot, eat, double E. You'll figure it out.
complete underscore Poteet.
Yeah, and you can check out some sketches and stuff that me and my friends do on Try Harder Sometimes, our page on YouTube.
I love your YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Shucks, yeah, there's a good hodgepodge of random things up there.
So because of the shutdown, have you lost money because things got closed down on you?
You know, actually, it's been crazy between government stuff and like some of my freelance work going up. I'm doing pretty okay.
Good.
Not so complain. I was a little worried for a second because before all this, I was working at a school as well, and they got shut down, obviously. But then, I came into a lot of other freelance work.
Oh, great. Well, Richard Chancellor got on.
Fans just yet. So
What's that?
haven't had to resort to OnlyFans just yet.
You want to see my OnlyFans real quick?
Oh, girl, let's see. The internet has been. Wait, what is that?
I got 2 of these. They're my OnlyFans in the apartment. Yep. The boomer is okay here. Boomer okay.
And it sucks that it's like becoming like this weird ageist slur, not as the hyperbole, you know what I mean? But like, it is such a funny word. I feel like to apply to just like anyone at any time is just kind of like not with it.
Yes. Yes.
Man, I feel like people I think are getting better and they don't want to use slurs and they don't want to hurt people and they don't want to be full of hate. But at the same time, I think we've really proven as a species that humans just like words that are like supposed to be mean and name calling to like throw around casually in conversation. People like to like just harboring all this stress, like we just like want to spit it out by like using curse words and slurs all the time, calling people like retards, even though we don't want to be rude.
It-
Like being the fucking edge.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody pointed me out in the audience as an old lady, I'd be rich.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you can tell I'm old. And I thought the lighting was better than that. You know, it's like,
I know this is a professional set. I thought I need my 22 gels.
well, you've been awesome. I loved every minute of this entire thing. Tell me, you wrote on there comedic stylings of Alyssa Poteet. Is that your professional tagline?
God, no. I just made a Facebook page really early on because someone like told me, like I was talking to like a comic who was like actually a comic, and he was like, oh yeah, no, I just like always post my dates on my Facebook just so like any bookers or anything they like know I'm working. And so like I literally just made that because then also there'd be like the occasional like person that'd be like, when are your shows? That are never gonna come to your shows, but they always ask. I'm like, you can just go to this page. Then you can never come without harassing me. So yeah, no, it's like a very poorly maintained Facebook page that is just to like, if I'm gonna try to like get booked on shows or like people or like if my name gets tossed around and they're like, who is this person? And they just need to like do a quick bet and they can see like, oh, they like do comedy.
Richard Chancellor, Richard Chancellor's on here and he says, and I quote, everyone knows that I love me some Alyssa Poteet.
That they do, and I know that when they were hi, Rich. How's it going? We were all at the Portland. We all met at the Portland Comedy
Is that
Festival.
crazy?
Wow.
Just because of Dante and Rebecca, we know each other.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Yes.
England.
I hope that it gets booked up again so we can get down there, get over to Portland and do it.
Oh, I hope so. I've never been to Portland before that festival, and I fell in love. It's so cute. I was telling myself I was gonna hate it, so I try to be edgy in my own mind. I'm like, oh, all these Antifa people, I'm gonna get in a fight with them. Man, and I get to Portland, I'm like, ooh, it's so lovely here. There's so many, it's so lush with like vegetation. Oh my god, I tried this coffee. It's
The Portland crowd can be, they need comics in Portland that will really go for the gusto like you do to get them laughing, because it's a tough crowd.
Oh, you think so? Is it based in like is it like a PC thing or what is it?
It is. It's like they're passively aggressively making pretend that they're on this mean game show called Make Me Laugh.
Oh yeah, I can definitely feel the passive aggressive. I can definitely see that for sure. That's the thing. It's like I almost respect people more that are like are really like, if you're gonna be judgy and feel like you can enforce onto other people what they should and shouldn't do and think, then at least like be aggressive about it and own that shit. Don't be like passive aggressive, like I'm not even gonna waste my energy like really letting you know how wrong you are, because you should just know, because it's an objective fact. Like, what is this half-ass bullshit? Like,
Thank you. Oh,
honestly, like, shout it from the rooftops, or like look inside yourself and ask why you give so much of a shit.
Thank
Aren't
you.
willing to like put in the work to stand up for this thing you give such of a shit about. Maybe you should let it go.
And that's why you're so great. It
Yeah. Was really nice talking to you.
was lovely getting to know you a little better. I know my people are going to love you too. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, Alyssa Poteet.
Bye.
Bye.